So I went online last night, like I said I would, and I looked up that information about the where to find the nails that we apparently need for to rig up the little jewelry device so we can charge up Jocelyn's phone. And I think I got it. So we are going to go back to Thornton Hall. How was that? Was that spooky enough? Back to Thornton Hall. By the way, I just have to say I love the theme song. I think it's very cool. It's very filled with mystery and stuff. And yet it's kind of exciting. It's like, we're gonna go solve a mystery. Alright, bored with nails. Alright, let's go in here. Let's go look in here, because it's supposedly... Yep, it's right there. See, and if you got a hand thing with the little dial looks like over it, that means you need to use a tool. So we got the hammer, and we pull out all of our nails, and we got that. And then let me see. Alright, so take the oranges, you put those down. You take the nails and you put those in there. Oh, nope. And I forget what else. Oh, pennies. Right. So you stick the pennies in there. So you see it's charging. So, but you can't get to it yet. That's honestly, to be honest with you, that's kind of what I like about this game. Is there's stuff that you're just kind of like, and the funny thing, it's like you put your phone on the charger, but it doesn't charge right away. You can't just pick it right up and let it and it'll be charged. Okay, so let's see, where is our glass? Here. Okay, so let's pick up our note. Says, there once was a ghost who could only write notes. She lived in the walls and loved to float. She stood in the waves when you stepped off your boat. She skipped through the graves, and to you she wrote, push glass vessels and find me in below. I sometime before E, but sometime after B. O not first, L is third, E immediately before O. And so all the bottles are like marked. Well, they're not marked on here. Oh, and we gotta take these. We'll need those for later. And right. I like some Fancy Drew games because they're very, they're very specific. They'll walk you through each and every step. This game is a little annoying because it's like your first clue is find something that looks like the sketch on the note. I'm standing right in front of it. So, try pressing the bottles in the order given in the note. So, we gotta follow this puzzle. So it's I sometime before E, but sometime after B. So I sometime before E, but sometime after B. O is not first, L is third, and E immediately before O. Now, I'll be honest with you and say that these kind of puzzles are not my favorite. So start with the bottle labeled B on the sketch. Okay, so we're going to try this. So we push B, and we just push it in. So I is sometime before E, but sometime after B. O is not first, L is third, and E immediately before O. So what I'm guessing is E and O have to be either last or not. So we've got I sometime before E, but sometime after E. O is not first, L is third. So I'm going to go ahead and push I, and then we'll do, wait a minute, where's L? Then we'll push L. Hang on, where's E? And E. And no, it worked! Yes! Yeah. Okay, and now this is Jesselyn's camera. So, these are some of the pictures that she took. Now, you don't have anything to do that with now, so you have to wait. Oh, and here's the note. A flower is a joy when it thrives, a burden when death arrives. Gather your dried petals where immortality resides. Place the flower where she stands before the stone turns to dust. She will tell you what she can, away and back to earn her trust. Now this puzzle I can do. This puzzle I know exactly what it means. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we are going to... See, now that gives us a whole slew of stuff. Oh yeah. Okay, so we explored the cellar. Find a way to enter the crib. Find a way to enter a room at the end of the hall. Now we won't do this until like really later. You'll need both parts of the bedroom key. I mean, we know that because we have part of it, but we don't have the other part. And then we gotta charge Jocelyn's phone, which will take a while. And this one we'll do eventually. But let me see if I remember what we want to do next. So, I remember. I love the music in this game. It is so creepy. I mean, it's not even just creepy music, but it's like every once in a while you will get this feeling like somebody's sneaking up behind Nancy. Oh, and one thing I wanted to say. Pay attention to the times when Nancy gets all woozy and everything. She says she needs to lay down. There's a reason. And I don't know if I should spoil you guys, but let's just say there's a perfectly good reason why that's happening. We won't find that out till like later till like the very end of the game, actually. Alright, we're gonna go in here. Okay, now, notice that this was one of the pictures. There's a reason. But again, we won't really find out until later. Now, if I remember right, I did. And, you know, some games will have, like, little repetitious things you can do. That'll be like, you know, this is. And sometimes if you do this often enough, you'll win a prize. I think this might be a good time to go talk to Air. Here we go. Not really, but... I wonder what would happen if I said, yes, you do. That's what I love, is you get the chance to pick all these different... Alright, so here's something we found. Now, don't ask me where she got the paper. In a couple Nancy Drew games, you actually have to collect paper, and then you can copy things down. I don't know where she got those, but whatever, it works. And there's a clue. It says first of its kind across the bottom. That will come in handy once we get into the crypt. And I am trying to decide. And I'm gonna go this way. And this is the runes. Oh, and this is one that, I do not like this one. I do not like, there you go. So that's done. That's done. You now need to check out the barrels and the floor, but we need to get something to dig with. Find a way to unlock the door in the tunnels. We'll come across the little pin later. We need to find a way into the crypt, and there should be a key, and I cannot remember where it is. Okay, let's follow the instructions on the flower note. And we'll find that once we get into the crypt. Same thing with that one. If I remember it, I do not remember how to do this. Okay. This one, we're going to use the clues. Start with the completely full columns of 4, 4. Then the columns that contain an O. Zeros. I just don't remember. It's just not the easiest thing in the world. So the uppermost left square is blue. So you can switch it. You just have to tap it again. Oh, and I like this because it'll give you like part of the puzzle. Like 2, 2. So 2, 2 is the blue. Red. And you go, what it is basically like this one they can't have 2 blues next to each other, so it's got to be like your opposite. So in that case it would be bump, bump. So it would be that one. Same thing with this one. It would be like that. And then like that. And then like that. So and then like that, I think anyway. I don't know, I'm trying to remember. Let's see if I can get this. Yeah. See, I didn't do that right. Something didn't end up right. Hang on. We need a solution. Okay. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. I need to leave those two and that one. Okay. Got it. Okay, so that's why I forgot, is you gotta leave some of them untouched. So leave that one untouched, that untouched. Ooh, I almost forgot. Remember, please, 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 never let this fall into the wrong hands. If you find this and do not know what it means, please, I'm begging you to put it back and hide it well. If you know who I am, then this will help you understand what I did. Arrange the color pairs, orange and blue numbers along the side, Indicate how many of that color are in the corresponding row or column. This is important. Two squares of the same color can't be directly next to each other. Use the XX to mark pairs you know contain neither color. This will lead you to what I've hidden. So you see how the X's? Yep. So that tells you where we're at. Okay. Yep, we do that one. So we leave that one done. Those two. There we go. There's a note. Mom, 1867, right. And there's another plate. And that'll come in handy later. Alright. Now this is the freaky part, so hang on to your hats. Okay, this might be kind of a little bit scary. Alright, so... Oh, yep. And we can't reach it. But, if we use the picker... And that should be the crypt key. Yep, see, because it says crypt key. Alright. Then, what you want to do... just scan around. You'll need that. And this is kind of cool. Sometimes her directive will use like pictures of like either fans or like people who work at the company. thing that cracks me up about Wade is he's one of those characters that acts all rough and everything, but he's really not that gruff. I can't remember if we've done this already. Usually, you'll go through the... Now, see, you're supposed to do something with the statue. But we won't be able to get into it until we get to the crate. Now, I'm gonna try... Nope, he's not gonna come up and talk to us. Usually what will happen is we'll come up to like certain areas and we'll come up to like certain tombs and he'll come up to us and like tell us about it. I can't remember if we've done that already or not. But anyway. So that's it, guys. Oh, here. Oh! Who's this? Oh, it's Harper! Yes, me. See, we can't do anything. See, and that gives us some... now, need a flower. Yeah, we're not going to do that right now. What we are going to do, however... Yep, that's like what we had before. And... See, you can't get through there, at least not yet. So what you want to do, you want to go down here, by where statue is. And then you want to turn around, come back up, and you want to put the flower right there. And then remember what it said, away and back? Let's go away. And come back. Yeah. Maybe you have to go. Hold on. Let's go away. And we'll turn around. And that's all the sketches you'll need for the Okay, so we'll leave it like that for now. I don't want it to go too terribly long. So save, and then go to main menu. Alright guys, so I'll upload this very soon, and I hope you guys enjoy it.